He hasn't. He's never played it.
He's openly said he doesn't like it.
Yeah, he's already told me that he doesn't like it. He said multiple times he doesn't like it.
Yeah, there's
The
something wrong
broadcast
too
doesn't
because
stop.
two other drivers didn't make it to the grid, so one of which actually I think left in qualifying, and the other one I don't know who's missing, but I'm going to game chat and check actually. So I was wondering in the game chat to see if maybe they would say who missed the race. They didn't, but AJ apparently hit the ready button with 2 seconds left. Because he's talking to his girlfriend, and that literally is every the one distraction he ever has.
Broadcast has been stopped.
But it has not.
Well, because Project Cars is still copying over. like I just said.
Well, we already have a yellow. I can almost guarantee that because I just watched 4 cars get stuck at turn 1. Welcome to Monza, folks. I also just realized the broadcast is going to be really crap too if anyone is watching because it's just going to be a bunch of messages from my other racing leagues. I think there's a caution.
Sure, play it.
Yeah, there's a caution. Was I'm broadcasting too for them to watch later.
Oh.
I'm gonna link it in the ARC chat
Yeah.
once the race completes.
Yeah. You can't broadcast and share play at the same time?
No.
Oh.
So they're under caution, and you don't know who Wavy Tyler is. He's one of the drivers that was involved in the fiasco of like team ownership from earlier, along with Alex and Alan and Jackson being the team owners, as well as Travis. Yeah, so Tyler's M6 leads, Matt's 650, Logan's AMG, Emmanuel's AMG, then Jamal's Red Dragon, which is a 650. Then Luis's 650. A new driver debuts today, whose name I forgot. I think it was Cameron something.
Not me.
But he actually drives the Team Hot Wheels Audi that you mentioned earlier. He has the number 10 car.
Son of a bitch.
Travis is in 8th with his M6. AJ was actually involved in the crash, so he's back in P9. 10th is Camden.
Surprised they didn't call the race off.
Well, it would have been nice if he restarted it. I mean, there's no damage in this league, but... And then last place is,
why is there cautions?
Wolfgang. For... You know what? Ask AJ, because I don't know the answer to that, and I would like to know, because that ruined my race last week! So we're at green once again. Should probably actually go back up to the front of the field. Oh, yeah, right, Matthew. The 650 is still in a straight line. And Tyler goes kind of cuts through the chicane, but, you know, gives up positions, so he's not cheating. And Mercedes is too thick for that corner. That's the 9 car, not 10. That's not a valid racing line back there, Mr. Mercedes. Oh, Wolfgang, hasn't surprised me. And another one goes, oh. If there were damage, I'm pretty sure Emmanuel's car would have just been destroyed. Also, I shouldn't say there's no damage. I think it might be performance impacting. There's no way to know unless I'm in the race, but you know. Not in the race, so... I mean, no, you're not watching, obviously.
Sorry, what?
I put this up so you watch the damn race, not play baseball. Okay,
I'm
this is
not playing
officially a
baseball.
con fiesta.
Riker, I'm literally watching the Olympics while waiting for Project Cars to stop copying. I cannot join the broadcast until the game is done copying, I assume. That 91%, do not worry.
Well, someone has retired. I don't know who.
Why would you retire when there's no damage?
Oh, AJ's retired, apparently. Not sure why.
Race is called off. Riker's won the championship.
It's not that...
Oh, sorry, you're in the title hunt. You're not leading the championship.
I'm not... I was in the title hunt, and I'm not leading it, and I'm far from it. I say title hunt, but it's only a mathematical standpoint, because, you know, AJ has won the last 4 races. Well, 3 of them. VWR has won all of the last 4 races since Coda, my last win, because AJ literally team orders to Matt to get one at Dubai. Yeah, so now I'm just confused. I don't know what AJ is doing. Oh.
PS4, are you gonna be okay?
He has a very big stomach ache suddenly. You know, I have raced through like 6 stomach aches this season already, AJ. I'm actually surprised I don't have one now. I just had McDonald's for dinner. Slash, like, lunch, the in-between area.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah, Mom would better have brought home McDonald's. She was, you know, home an hour and a half later than she should have been.
I still can't defend the broadcast.
Maybe it's because I'm peering offline. How much time do I bet it's gonna take before the person that I try to peer offline for messages me? Give it 40 seconds.
Why do you just not unfriend this guy?
Well, I like playing with him, but it's just a matter of he's not the only person I would like to play with.
I just realized there's no pancakes emoji on Messenger. I'm sad about that.
Yeah, literally 30 seconds. From the time from Matt entering Ascari to breaking for Parabolica is all the time that it took. What does my profile say I'm doing? Because I told him that if I'm on Project Cars 2 or F1, I don't like to be disturbed.
I'll check it now.
I have given orders not to be disturbed.
Riker, your profile says you're now you're broadcasting the Greens.
I changed the name to something else. It should say Death by Update, but the Greens was when I broadcasted Monopoly last night.
You are in Project Cars 2 multiplayer going to the track.
I mean, it's not wrong, but I mean, it's because I was... I guess that must be their phrase. That must be their wording for not on the track yet. Because I won't be.
Okay, I guess I just cannot watch the broadcast. Damn it, Sony! Commercials.
Okay, so it's seeming like, for the most part, Matt is kind of walking away. You know, the car that he said has the weakest straight line speed in the series is the one winning at Monza. Yeah, I have to go and have that fat disagreement. The new driver is in P9 in his Audi. And I checked, yes, his name is Cameron. That's also not a 10 car, that's a 5 car. Whatever.
Wrecker, you're the one that's good at math.
Yes, but the car has 2 numbers, you fool. Now, was that viewer you, or is that someone else?
What?
I have a viewer, I was asking if that was you.
No, it's not me. I'm loading into career mode right now.
Oh.
Wrecker, why do you have the fastest time with my friends?
Where are you?
Dude, it's about Fuji.
Oh. I mean, well, that doesn't surprise me at all.
You're about 11 seconds off the world record pace, but...
Yes, because I did that lap in a GT3. That was also a day 1 lap, so you could probably beat it if you tried. Oh. Jamal is teleporting. Jamal's Tracer now, I guess.
1 hour for 1 hour for qualifying. Okay, it's a bit much.
It could be Will, actually, because he's I mentioned that I was broadcasting in the ARC chat, and he's the only person that's seen the message. Or it could just be a random person. Who knows? And they probably might have already left by now because of this awkward conversation. I'm no Alan, if you couldn't tell.
Nah.
I might go 3 wide into turn 1. That's a scary. No, never mind. Jamal with that lack of downforce, I think, or something. Could hardly be the transmission setup. Oh, wow, okay. That was an impressive move from Logan, what to call him Wolfgang. No, because, just because he starts with W-O-L doesn't mean his name is Wolfgang. His name is Wolfpack.
Wolfpack Wolfgang, there we go.
Jamal uses the access road to get... Whoa. I think Jamal's brakes are failing. Oh, Camden and Travis are now on to Matthew. We have a 3-way battle for the lead as they go into Ascari. Camden cannot complete the overtake. Manuel with what I think might be, well, for this series, record 4th.
The Porsche, can you please let me by? It's qualifying, not the race.
As Cameron, was the last name I forgot, goes wide into Parabolica. Oh, Camden has the lead. I think Altix may have messed up into turn 1, as he's now back to 3rd. He's following Germany. Okay, Matthew, this is Jeff. I need you to stop cutting in the corners, otherwise the stewards will award you a time penalty. That's one advantage I have over Jamal and Alan. I try to mix humor into my broadcasts, even if it's only one person commentating. Does it work? Probably not. Well, we appear to have another caution. Oh. Because Jamal and Wolfgang are dead. Or not dead, but stopped, and I don't... Wolfgang's car now looks like the sports car. Like, it looks like the actual AMG. It doesn't have a wing anymore. And he's also just kind of stopped going to turn 3. You stop for lunch? Alright, so on lap 7 of 17, we are under caution. Our leader is Camden. This is your captain speaking. Apparently I'm a flight attendant now. Yes. Shut up. This is your captain speaking. We are experiencing a slight turbulent argument between Jamal and Wolfgang.
This is your captain flight attendant speaking.
You were flying Air Monza. Don't come again.
Best motto.
That is a reference that no one here will ever get. Obviously, because Air Monza isn't what they actually say. I'll explain it to you after the broadcast concludes. Jamal just pushed someone else's rear wing down the front stretch. As literally every single car is pitting and doing their mandatory pit stop. You must take tires and you must not refuel. And doesn't look like they're doing either one for Jamal, but that's probably just because it's, you know, inconsistent broadcasting is inconsistent. And Luis in his art car, which I don't like the idea of art cars. It just looks more like a 7-year-old designed this livery. But Luis gets out of the pits ahead of everyone else somehow. I don't see how he got that much faster. Also, oh wait. Luis, you're supposed to slow down, big fella. You're supposed to wait for them. This is a caution, genius. He's not a lap down. He's definitely leading the race, so it's not he's getting a wave around. And now he's finally so. It took him until the first Lesmo to realize, hey, wait, we're still under caution. Oops.
Whoopsie.
Everybody's just a comedy of errors tonight, apparently. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a single car without any visual damage. Except for I'm kind of looking at one that does have none, so. According to the ARC chat, Wolfgang turned too hard and lost it and hit Jamal for like the 5th time this season. Now, with AJ no longer in the race, and myself being defeated by an update file, I don't actually know what this would ever do to the championship standings. I think if Camden wins, he might actually take the lead, I want to say? I have no idea. Because unlike AJ, I don't have a giant binder full of records, so... I'm not kidding, he has a binder with records and notes on every single race in ARC history. And I guess, I mean, it was great to be organized, but, I mean, I don't know, I guess I don't know, because I don't run the league. And I don't ever plan on it. Mainly because there's 6 other people that would take it over before I would. Oh, camera shake, Jesus.
And then those 6 other people get killed off. Mysteriously.
Well, for two of them, I think I would know why, but I'm not going to say that on. I'm not going to say that on live, in quotes, television.
Oh,
Now
God.
Luis goes into the pits and Wavy Tyler reclaims the lead. Though, oh God, that looks interesting.
What has happened?
They attempted to go 3 wide into turn 1 between Camden, Travis, and Tyler, but Logan behind Tyler accidentally punts him and forces him to cut turn 1. Travis will claim the lead from all of that. Oh, I mean, but the proper camera angle. I was in chase cam so that the camera shake would stop giving people seizures. So yeah, it is a currently all German top 4. Travis's BMW leading from 3 Mercedes cars, and then, well, that was the case before Logan went wide to the first Lesmo. And Camden has just punted Travis. Oh, goodness gracious. I thought we were gonna go 3 wide again. I was about to wring someone's neck if they were being that crazy. Oh. Camden's wing has been removed and Emmanuel has been forced into the sand. Camden will not claim the lead of this race, for he'll hit every single curb in Ascari. Travis is now your leader once again. With Matthew now, I think, not maybe going for a move down the inside. Maybe not. No. The depth perception is broken. Hang on. Depth perception machine broke. Okay, Matthew, not Travis. Let's see your inferior McLaren top speed here. I was gonna look at his actual top speed going into the corner, but didn't get the speedo up in time. Okay, so meanwhile, basically all of ISM is driving the road-going car. Because neither Emmanuel, nor Wolfgang, nor Camden have their rear wings still attached. Well, that's not Jamal. Jamal, quit teleporting. Jeez. Actually, it wasn't just teleporting, it was just the leaderboards kept shuffling around.
I was about to say, you can't tell me what to do.
No, but I can dislodge his Chrono Accelerator. That ought to do it. No, they just teleport more then, never mind.
Bombs away.
Here you go. So Travis, I would say in previous form from Bathurst, but well, we all know what happened to Travis when he led at Bathurst. Even you. So I'm going to avoid commenting on the matter too much for fear of good old commentator's curse. Well, I'd be damned if you manage to find too many tire barriers to throw your BMW into here. Isn't like Forza where they put tire barriers on the inside of every corner. Man, Seth comes up with some very interesting problems. You know, AJ and I are sitting here watching our championship chances potentially, well, my chances evaporate Seth's problem is that his ears won't pop. I guess this happens when you've just flown from Daytona to New Hampshire.
Probably.
Fun fact, if you saw a person in a black and orange sweatshirt or t-shirt on the front stretch, that may or may not have been Seth. I don't remember what section he was sitting in.
Of course, that's fine.
Okay, so it appears as though the racing has spread out again. We do still have this three-way fight for the lead between Travis, Camden, and Matt. But no one else is really contesting over anything. Well, maybe they will be if you keep doing that. As Logan goes wide once again, and now Jamal and Emmanuel go too wide into Curva Grande. This is like the only track that I actually know all of the corner names, because there's like, you know, 6 or 7 of them. And I don't even know Turn 1's name.
Neither do I, actually.
It seems like one of those corners just doesn't have a name.
Yeah, it's the last corner.
Meanwhile, Travis, Camden, and Matthew are still continuing their conga line through Monza. With neither one even remotely in striking distance down into any of the, you know, like 4 hard braking zones from this corner, or from this course. Hard enough braking zones anyway. Because I've seen overtakes in both chicanes, Ascari, and Parabolica in this race alone. How much those overtakes came down to the passing driver's daring and how much of it came down to the defending driver's failure is beyond me.
Yeah, so I could probe for weakness. I'm also trying to chase down a Huracan, so it's easier said than done.
Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Confusing interface is very confusing. That's not what I wanted.
But what did you want?
I don't know. Because I immediately unchose it anyway. I was gonna make a joke of like, let's go on board for a lap, and I realized this isn't how that works. ARC broadcasts never do onboard laps. Why should they start now? Camden and Travis will once again go too wide into Ascari. And they hold too wide. Travis getting a slight advantage, but I think, well, draft is a thing. Never mind, he will hold the position again. And how do F1 commentators do this? I don't get it.
Well,
Jamal and Tyler go too wide through Parabolica. The BMW should be able to pull back away, but Logan is in the draft of them both and could easily do something crazy if something between these two occurs. as Jamal, I think, maybe locks his brakes and misses the corner entirely. He will concede the positions. Matthew has fallen off of the lead two a little bit. He's now about a second back from Camden, second and a half. Camden in his road-going AMG GT3. Literally like I said before, every single ISM car is missing the rear wing. The only Mercedes that's not missing the rear wing is the one that's not affiliated with ISM, that being Logan. I don't think he's an ISM anyway. I don't remember. As Matthew continues to fall behind from Camden and Travis. Now it's down to like 3 seconds. Meanwhile, Camden bumps Travis going through turn 1. Travis's bumper is now hanging off the side of the back of his car. As we have 3 laps to go. Yeah, of course, this would be the one race that I can't make because of update files. The one that I could gain a big advantage, or like, close the gap massively to AJ, because he doesn't make the race, or doesn't, like, complete the race due to his incredibly bad stomach bug. But no, because of course I would miss this race, because update files, just no, it's fine, you know, it's fucking fine, like, I'm supposed to swear in the air, but I don't... I don't really care. Censor it out. Or something.
Censor it out. You can't edit a live stream. That's not how it works.
It seems as though the main / only focus right now would be this battle between Travis and Camden for the race win, because as far as I can tell on the map, there aren't many other cars that are that close to each other except for these two, Logan and Jamal. Neither car sound like they're in... Oh, never mind. The McLaren doesn't sound like it's in great shape either.
Nah, that's mine, sorry.
You're an Audi.
I drive a McLaren in career mode.
Remember how the last lap is gone. Now that we're down to about a lap and a half yep. A lap and a half to go. As we go down the hill and towards Ascari for the penultimate time. That was solid corner cut there, Camden. Oh my god. Had to send that into the stewards later. Wouldn't be the first time this month. I was about to say something totally unrelated and not appropriate for television. Look, we're not on television, but that's beside the point.
No,
And
go ahead,
Travis with
Record
missing
Day.
rear bumper will cross the line to begin the final lap of this Monza race. If we'd even call it that.
What is a definition? What is the definition of a race? Definitely not this.
Yeah, irony. What's an irony? The gap now extends to 1.1 seconds between Travis and Camden, so... Again, hoping to deny the commentator's curse here, but if Travis does not make too many significant mistakes and Camden doesn't cut too many significant corners, could be on track for his first win in ARC history. I think. It definitely seems like it. It's the first win I witnessed him get. So unless he got cheeky Season 1 wins like Nathaniel has...
Yeah, I'm in the ARC record books as having 2 wins, so... I guess anyone can win.
Oh, commentator's curse. Oh, I am so sorry, Travis. We now must go down. We now must go too wide down into Parabolica. Never mind. Travis will hold on to win the Monza race. It's not even a Grand Prix. It's not Formula 1. It's not the proper terminology.
It's the Italy Grand Prix.
Second place will be Camden, third being Matthew, fourth will be Emmanuel, and fifth is Tyler. Jamal comes home sixth. Oh no, not the best finish in McLaren. I'm dumb. And Logan will follow him in seventh. Apparently there are 7 Camerons and 2 Luises. As the last of the finishing drivers go through Parabolica, and oh, Cameron loses it in the final corner. And there we have it. Well, we knew the BMWs would be an issue here at Monza given their incredible power. If Jackson had been able to race, he would have also had the advantage in his Porsche, but his internet has been really off recently. The fastest lap by only 7,000th will also go to Travis, the 1:49.8. For reference, in qualifying practice before the race, like yesterday, I was only setting 1:51s.
Good.
I told you I'm not great at Monza. I'm actually surprised I ran that fast, and considering that was, you know, a race pace lap, that's kind of scary. That maybe it wouldn't have gone too much better if I had run the race, and I'd be sitting down around where Logan and Jamal are sitting. But yeah, so Travis, as far as this to my knowledge, takes his first win in ARC history. this shall conclude this broadcast that may or may not ever really be seen by more than like 3 people.